Hello and welcome to episode 4 of the Yognaut Gaming Podcast with me,
Hello.
Arix, Lorcian over there, Arcin, our guest down below, Cordulus Rift in the lower corner, and Zell, who still unfortunately doesn't have a camera, but is definitely here.
I'm the little Twilight on Chordie's pop filter.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. How could you forget that?
Today,
Yeah, she's like screaming in my ear. Jesus.
Don't let me fall.
I mean, you might. It's very precarious.
If I see myself fall, you'll just hear this random ow.
I mean,
Today-
you'll hear it out from me as well because it'll fall on me. So.
Yeah.
Just don't move at all.
Just don't move. Yeah, do the statue
Stay
game.
still.
Statue challenge for the whole podcast.
I already failed.
Today we're going to be discussing a whole variety of things. Probably some foodie stuff today because I've been eating some pretty interesting stuff this week. No one laugh at that, please, because that's terrible. But,
You said no one laughed. That's the thing that made me laugh.
Yeah.
but yeah, so we're going to just discuss some foodie things, maybe a bit of video game newsy stuff. There's been some new stuff this week. Some new stuff coming up for especially World of Warcraft, which is fantastic in the new expansion, new update, which will be great. So yeah. Let us begin. What have you guys been doing this week?
Playing way too much Overwatch.
Making Cord play World of Warcraft.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am currently playing.
Right now.
Yeah.
Forced him into submission.
The addiction has begun.
Well, actually, you didn't quite force me into submission in the way that you kind of forced a subscription on me.
Well, that's that. Look. Well,
So
yeah.
I'm playing.
Sorry about that.
I appreciate it. It's just I wouldn't have accepted it if you'd have given me a choice.
Yeah, you don't get choices with me. It's
No.
there are clauses in place for that exact reason.
Santa Clauses.
For God's
Oh.
sake.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of WoW actually. A lot of WoW this week. It's been really good fun. Did some achievement stuff actually. Bit of what did we do on Thursday in the WoW stream?
Time warping.
Time warping.
Yeah, that's the first time I've done
It was a
that.
load of fun. And I got an upgrade that brought me up to Waffles eye level.
Nice.
I've got to beat him. I've got to beat him.
I've still got to get used to you saying eye level because it really confused me this week when I was in a chat with everyone and they were talking about eye level and I was like, do people get taller or when they level up in WoW? It's not.
Oh,
apparently
dear.
it's item level and no
Indeed,
one saw
indeed.
it that way except for me.
Arsene, what have you been
only
playing, my
one.
friend?
I'm playing Uncharted 4.
Oh, nice.
I finished it. It's pretty good.
Nice. I've seen Uncharted before. How actually was it? Because I never actually
It's
played
really
them.
cool. I mean, I played all of them. And Lara Croft by the man.
Nice. Well, I mean, one of my friends actually has advised me to get the Uncharted series, mainly because I really enjoyed the Tomb Raider games for PC. I really like them. You know, the last one was so, but they've been quite good fun games. They're a bit linear for my liking. I'm not a big fan of linear games, and I know Uncharted is a bit like that. But apparently there are kind of zones you can run around at least. So
Yeah,
you know,
Uncharted 4 is very much more open than the third one.
good, because that's one thing that kind of gets me with these kind of games is I'm not a linear fan. I suppose it's why I don't play a lot of games on a console.
Yeah. Well,
Fair.
Don't laugh. Indeed,
I don't
indeed.
even play games on a console anymore.
I do.
I
know.
have a console, I just don't play any.
My PS Plus has actually ran out, so I don't actually have the ability to play on my console anymore
I
at the
just
minute.
got this thing.
Yay!
I have a DS somewhere.
I
Don't
have
worry.
I have a DSXL back there.
This!
What is it? Ah!
I had the
Pokemon
first
Moon.
one.
Nice.
There you
Yay!
go. Yes.
Mine is back there, so I won't go and get it. But I've been playing. Actually,
That's
that's I've been playing the Omega. Is it Omega
Ruby.
Ruby? Yeah, Omega
Oh, yeah.
Ruby. I've been playing that.
Ruby.
Yeah,
I
and it's
see.
really good. I've enjoyed it a lot. Big kind of blast back to the
Alpha Sapphire.
Yay! So
Hey.
and I really enjoy it because it allows me, especially when I go and visit family and stuff like that, to take something with me and have a game to play. I think that's one of the big things is when I go and visit them, I don't have kind of my gaming setups that I have here, so I can't do much in terms of gaming. So it's right, facilitates that very well indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I try to do that. I take my DS. Take my DS quite a lot of places, to be honest. I took it to Greece when I went there last year. I didn't really play too much of it though.
Yeah.
I was doing too much sunbathing, so.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I suppose I don't.
Bad for you.
I'm
That's why I'm so white, you see. Ain't no skin cancer for me.
Wow.
I suppose when I go on holiday, I still tend to I don't tend to do a lot of sunbathing and stuff. I tend to go off and walk around and go adventuring a bit. I'm kind of, when I'm going on holiday, I'll go do a lot of walking. So I went to New Zealand and Norway last year actually. And when I went to New Zealand, I went to see all of the Lord of the Rings sets. So it was the set tour of the remaining sets out there. I tend to kind of go exploring a bit, which is my kind of thing, really. Got to keep doing something. I've got to be doing something all the time. I don't know.
Gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast. Yeah. Oh dear.
Wow.
Oh Jesus. Yeah, I like doing that sort of stuff, but I can't do it too often, just because probably from my own fault, I have real trouble walking around because my back tends to just hurt a lot when I walk. So
yeah.
I like exploring, but I like lying down and being lazy more.
See, mine's the opposite because I have quite an injured back. If I'm not going around and doing stuff, if I am just lying down, it tends to be a lot more painful, especially on my neck. So I tend to go off and do things, to be honest. That's what snowboarding gets you, kids. Don't do snowboarding. Terrible.
Yeah.
I want to go snowboarding.
Also, with horse riding.
Snorkeling, that's pretty fun.
That's
nice.
When I went to Ibiza last.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Greece, that was cool. Oh, it was really good in Greece. I actually properly went scuba diving. If
Yeah.
you ever
Nice.
get the chance to go scuba diving, go, because it is awesome. You never experience anything like it. So
Yeah.
it's so quiet under the water, and it's just like really calm and peaceful and just. And
It
all the
terrified
things
me.
you see, and it's just the way that the light comes down and stuff is really pretty. It's
Nice.
really awesome to see.
Does practicing scuba diving in a swimming pool count?
I mean, you have to start somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, I did have the chance to go scuba diving, and I
Oh, nice.
didn't, but I didn't do it.
Oh no.
Yeah, same.
You would have so enjoyed it. It's really
Yeah,
fun.
my sister did, and I kind of regret it right now. But
I was scared of the water when I had a chance to go, and I was just no way I was going under it. Leave Jesus.
yeah, I felt also scary.
Hmm.
Sometimes you can have problem with like balancing out your pressure because you've got to sort of hold your nose and breathe like so it balances, pops your ears and stuff. I couldn't quite do that, so I couldn't go all the way down. But yeah, very good.
No,
I can pop my ears. I do that all the time.
So I went diving with sharks. Been diving with sharks a few times, which has been good fun.
Wow.
Caught your face at that. I don't know whether that
Sorry.
was, I don't know whether that's.
I had something weird and wire, and I was just like, "What the hell is this?"
What does it mean? Diving with sharks. No,
Were you in a cage?
No, I was actually just diving with them. Had kind of like an instructor guy there, kind of making sure that everything was okay. But I've been diving for, about
What kind of
about
sharks
12
were
years.
Nice.
Nice.
I've been diving twice with hammerheads now, because they're my favourite to go diving with. They're slightly less aggressive than some of the other types. So yeah, as much as people think they'll hit you, they're actually quite a lot less aggressive. So
No, they're very constructive, sharks.
yeah. So it's been really good fun actually, really good fun. To be honest, and that sounds so Steg said in the chat that skiing is way better than snowboarding, and I disagree, my friend. I disagree. I love snowboarding. Yes, snowboarding has caused 2 of the discs in my back to now be shattered and floating around, but at the same time, worth it. I went again. Actually, I went again just before Christmas last year. Managed to get back out on the slopes again, which was nice after about 5 years of not being able to snowboard. So it was pretty good. But yeah,
I'm definitely team skiing.
I never got into skiing. I tried it once, and I thought, you know what? I'd much rather be on a snowboard. I don't know. Maybe it's because I enjoy the other board sports, such as like surfing and skateboarding. I used to love both of those. So I suppose maybe it's because of that. But I'm not, not sure. Never really got kind of into the skiing attitude, I suppose.
Yeah. I've never been snowboarding, so.
I want to try both, to be honest. I've never been snowboarding or skiing, and I do want to try both of them because it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun.
Snowboarding is like
I go
totally
skiing
fun.
every year.
Nice.
Every year, nice.
Every year. I'm in Sweden, so.
Oh, fair enough.
Fast.
I'd love to go. I think it'd be great, but
I'd fall over a lot.
We should organise a Yogs Gaming trip.
Oh God.
trip.
They did actually have something like I know there's one in Sheffield. And I'm assuming there'll be one in like Manchester and Birmingham.
Yeah, there's one not too far away from me.
Oh,
I
was
know
thinking,
Sheffield's indoor and it actually has like snow and everything.
Yeah, there's one in
could,
Atherstone, the same near me.
I have a chalet out in the French Alps, so I was thinking we could all just go out there, but that would be good.
You have a chalet in the French Alps?
Yeah, that's
Don't have.
A girlfriend.
Wow. Jesus, that got deep.
Yeah.
Oh. Steg says he'd be down for a ski trip. Yeah, we should do it. As I say, that's where me and my brother go snowboarding. So we take a trip out to the chalet and just go around there. It's near Chamonix in the French Alps. I don't know if anyone knows where that is, but
Gin Zone versus Candy Cane Corner ski challenge.
Zone versus Candy Cane Corner.
Hell yeah.
I totally challenge. I would totally challenge Steg to a teardown on the slopes. I mean, my back isn't what it used to be, but I could do it. Not a ski off, snowboard.
I wouldn't know what I was doing. I would need noob lessons.
We have some sledges, Lorcian.
I'm just seeing Lorcian going down on a sledge.
I mean, I have tried skateboarding before, and I could move on the board, but that's about it. So
I can skateboard. I've done skateboarding for a while. I actually learned more tricks than my brother did, which I'm quite proud of.
Nice. I used to skate quite a lot actually. It was kind of what got me into the kind of board sports was skateboarding, but not anymore. Not for a few years now, anyway.
Not today.
I hit a stone. We had this really lovely tarmacked like estate behind us that we went on, and I hit one stone.
Oh no!
Ow.
Sounds bad.
What stopped me was just
really fucked up my knee, like big scrape all the way down my knee, blood everywhere.
Ew.
That doesn't actually affect me. I actually, while playing indoor football, I went for a ball that I shouldn't really have gone for. I was never going to get it, and I got shoulder charged into the wall. Now I'm a small guy, don't have much strength or balance. I'm a goalkeeper. I don't need it. But the wall was just raw brick.
Oh.
And I still have marks down the entirety of that arm. And it was, I got up, everyone was like, "You're all right." I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." I looked at my arm and it was red. And I was like, "Oh." I was like, "Yeah, I can kind of know why they asked."
Yeah.
No, I used to love skateboarding up until the point at which I tried a varial heel flip and ended up on my back, which had been shattered from snowboarding. And then I went to the hospital and they said, "How did you do it?" And I said, "Well, I was skateboarding." And they said, "We told you not to do board sports." And I was just like, "I'm sorry, please."
I was half expecting you to say, "Well, I turned to my friend and said, 'Watch this.'"
Well, that leads me back to a good story actually. When I was younger, I broke my arm. And I broke my arm sledging because we set up this jump. So near my grandparents' house when I was very young, there was like a slope, and it kind of had a cut off at the end. So we set up this jump at the end of it. My cousin got on the sledge with his father, and they went down and kind of went. Oh, something's happening. Okay.
You're right.
So they went down together and did this jump perfect landing. It was flawless. So me and my father, we didn't want to be showed up. So we jumped on the sledge. At this point, remember, so I'm quite tall. At this point, I was probably 12 years old and about 6 foot.
Whoa!
Yeah, I was from about the age of 11, I was about 6 foot. So I jumped on the sledge with my father, who was slightly shorter than me. We went down and we ended up kind of diving like that into the snow. Completely stopped, and my father fell on me and broke my arm.
Wow.
So
Hashtag blame your dad for your arm break.
So we went.
Got some variety of food.
Nice. So we went to the
Oh.
So we went to the hospital the following night, and they asked how it had happened. And me, at my young age, I said, "Oh, my dad did it." So someone coming into a hospital on Boxing Day evening at 1 o'clock, saying that their father broke their arm was pretty bad. It was pretty bad.
Can imagine.
Oh, it was a great day. It was perfect.
What did your dad have to say about that?
Oh, he had to explain about the sledging and everything, but they looked pretty terrified, apparently.
My dad did.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
But yes, it was interesting, to say the least. It was a good Christmas after that.
That was good. I can say I've never broken a bone in my body.
Never broken a body in your bone.
A body in my
I've never broken a bone in my body.
In your bone.
I've broken like fingers and toes, but I haven't broken anything major. I've had surgery though. That's about it. I don't really do broken bones. I don't break.
Wow.
I'm too flexible.
Apparently, I'm quite fragile, potentially, then. Who knows? Who knows? Oh, dear.
Sound pretty fragile if you break your arm.
Yeah, my father fell on me. Bear in mind, like, I was pretty skinny at this point. My father was probably, like, double my weight. Well, no, he probably wasn't. He was probably about, like, 1.5 times my weight at the time, so he just crushed my arm. Completely crushed. He was on the back of the sledge, so, yeah, it was crazy.
How did you nosedive if the heavier body was on the back?
We nosedived, well... I was probably, maybe we're about the same weight, I'm not sure. But, so my cousin, basically, they landed. Imagine this is the snow, and this is them landing. They kind of landed like that, and just touched down quite well, and just kind of kept going. Whereas me and my father, we kind of landed at that kind of an angle, and kind of hit the snow, and didn't really,
stop there.
There was not really much movement. So,
Ouch.
Because my cousin was a lot shorter than me, there wasn't as much weight on the front. Obviously, the forward momentum, didn't really help in that regard. But yeah, I was probably maybe about the same weight as my dad, because he was a bit shorter than me. But just I was very skinny at the time, so yeah, potentially. So who knows?
However, I will be right back because
Okay.
my daughter is running around her room when she should be in bed.
Okay.
All right. Lorcian, what food did you get? Nice.
Showing it doesn't help. I think it's a burger
It's
from
very
McDonald's.
Double cheeseburger.
Very
From Mackie
nice.
D's.
From Mackie D's.
I don't like McDonald's.
No?
No.
I can't say, in all honesty, I haven't been to McDonald's in about 13 years.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I grew up in a small town with my family where there weren't fast food restaurants or anything, so we didn't really go to them, and I suppose it wasn't really, something that I kind of got accustomed to as such, because it wasn't available. So yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I could be dead
Look.
here.
We used to go every Friday when we went shopping before me and my sister started school.
Oh, nice. No, I suppose we didn't
Every
really...
Friday.
And every time a Disney film came out, we'd go see it, and then we'd go to McDonald's after. Tradition was the traditional after Disney film McDonald's.
And then, of course, you'd get the Disney toy, right? You'd get
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
That was the thing. You'd go see the film, and then you go to McDonald's and get the toy for the film.
Okay.
So,
I very specifically remember getting the Beast toy when the original Beauty and the Beast came out.
so
Yeah.
That shows my age as well, that. Because I remember it.
So, I mean, to be honest, we used to go when me and my brother were very young. But then, kind of, for a good number of years, I just haven't. Because, I mean, we used to go out shopping to the larger cities. And we'd go then, and it was nice, it was a nice little trip. Maybe after going to the cinema or something like that, or after my mother dragging us around countless shops. But, I suppose it's not something I got really accustomed to.
Yeah, but I'm kind of forced to eat McDonald's every year because I'm driving like 6 hours to go skiing.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
And it's not much opportunities to choose.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Of course, because
McDonald's are quite rampant in every single country.
Well, of course, and presumably you've only really got service stations and stuff to get by on while you're on the journey, presumably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they often have Burger Kings over here in service stations as opposed to McDonald's. I don't understand why.
They have both.
It's the thing like in Lincolnshire or what, but from most of the ones that I've seen, there's always just been a Burger King.
There's quite a lot
Burger
around
King
here.
or a KFC.
There's KFC. Usually the ones
And
that
they're
I've
a
been
little
to
chef
have like
everywhere.
loads.
Even though
Oh,
they
Little
went
Chef.
into administration and most of them shut down, there's still little chefs everywhere.
They got bought out. Yeah, I don't remember by who though.
I love how the food from around the world section is just fast food with yognauts.
Well,
What do you want to say about food from here? Like what, fish and chips?
when I went to Italy at Venice, I had a pizza in Venice, like proper Italian pizza, really good.
Nice.
Probably
And we had a
Italian pizza
McDonald's
is
the
good.
next day. This is McDonald's in the middle of Venice.
I mean, when I went to Greece, we were all inclusive, so we didn't have to get any food. But literally on the edge of the beach, there was a Burger King, and I was like, why is this here?
Like, now and then, you just fancy a right good fast food burger, don't you?
Yeah.
See,
Craving for one.
See, there's this awesome burger place around the corner from my house. If any of you ever come to Chester, we'll go there. It's called Cash, spelt with a K, and it's basically kind of... So I live quite close to the train station. If you go around the corner from the train station, it's like this little building, and it almost looks like a little castle. It's got spires and stuff, and it's just really wacky. And you go inside, and on the walls, there's painting all over the walls. Like there's a picture of the Joker from Batman, and there's all this kind of trippy shit. If you were on acid, you'd be fucked, completely fucked. I mean, like seriously. So, but it does some of the best beers and the best burgers I've ever had in my life. So I lived out in America for a while, and it does even better than over there, in my opinion. So yeah,
Really?
It's phenomenal burgers, really, really good. As I say, if you ever come to visit, we'll go there because it's fantastic.
Tell you what though,
Awesome.
I make a good burger.
Mm-hmm.
I make a good Nacho Grande burger.
What is a Nacho
I
Grande
happened
burger?
to work at McDonald's when they had a Tastes of America.
Right.
I learned how to make some of the Tastes of America burgers, and the Nacho Grande one's the one with the pepper cheese and the nachos in with the pepperoni.
Right.
They're good. The way I make them better because I make it with like a proper burger as opposed to the crappy McDonald's burger.
Well, kind of need one of those, like just for proof, you know, at I-60.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Send
I
them
feel
no.
like I need 3.
You could just like bring them, and I'm sure we can like heat them up somehow, like make a little campfire or something. You know.
What, in the middle of the hotel?
Yeah. I'm sure the hotel's got a lobby where there's a fireplace.
Well,
Just sit there.
Just steal that.
Just
if I
sit
end
there.
up if I end up moving house, you're all welcome to come stay and we'll do a podcast from like my house. And stuff.
That'd be phenomenal.
We'll have burgers.
We should do like a
Awesome.
proper pot. Well,
Liz is looking at me, giving me a bit of an eye. I don't.
it's like
of an
no,
eye.
we're not having Arix here. He's not coming.
He's better than me at Dark Souls.
It's like what they are gonna do? Sleep in the same bed?
I mean, I have before, so it won't bother me.
Better mattresses.
He's just scared I'll show him up in Dark Souls in real life though. That's the
Real life Dark Souls. I'm not sure he'd respawn. To be honest.
No, I don't
I'd be a
think
bit concerned at that.
life, do you?
Ember restored. Just throws fire at someone. Just.
Wow.
Oh Jesus!
Aha! I've consumed your soul. Wait,
That-
what?
If someone's just like eating someone after they've, that's weird. That's really weird. That's not.
Please rephrase.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, that does, you know, on the topic of live stuff. I will be documenting. I'll be taking a camera along. Actually, my camera's in the background, just down there. You can see the tripod for it. I'll be taking my camera to I-60. So everything will be documented. If you're on the Discord, we'll have a lot of little, clips and videos and pictures and all sorts from there. And I also might live stream some bits and pieces. And if you're going to I60, of course, there's a thread on our Reddit, our subreddit. Go and take a look at that. That's reddit.com/r/yogsgaming. Go take a look on there. Stetson has set up a really nice little thread for us. So if you're going, throw yourself on that. Come meet up with us. It'll be fantastic. Really good fun.
His name's not Steg on the Reddit. I can't remember what it is though.
No, it's Cora for president.
That's it.
It's Cora for president, but it says Stetson on his little.
Yes, it does.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
On his little...
Nice.
For some reason, I remember these little things. Like they're just like ingrained in my mind. Yeah.
The important things.
Steg is the
Important
real
things in
guy.
life.
Hell yes,
I
he
can
is.
totally fix that. I know the CSS to fix that. And basically change people's names.
Can we have on the Reddit? Can we have an option to put our Discord names on there, not one of our other ones? Now that'd be good.
Yes,
We can do that.
I did the flares, the user flares, before we had Discord.
Yeah. That'd be awesome.
So I'll do a Discord one.
Wonderful. Oh.
It's all coming together.
Steg in the chat.
Oh,
Yeah,
God,
you
Steg.
are the best. my
Thanking
friend.
everyone.
The real guy, the best guy. Not
The
not-
Scrub Lord.
You're not Sips, but you know you get
Close enough.
you're getting there.
Close enough.
Next best guy.
The next
The
one.
next best guy.
You're like just a little step down. Just-
You're like mini Sip.
Sips 2.0.
That'll do.
But surely that
dear.
means that he's better than
But with
Sip,
less
being a high number.
True.
Did you say with less children?
Yeah.
It's
I
0.5.
mean, Sips has 2 kids and a wife. I'm pretty sure Steg doesn't have 2 kids and a wife, so
Steg, have you been hiding something from us?
Maybe he
Maybe
does.
really sick.
He has 2 wives and 4 kids.
Wow.
Steg is a player.
Oh Jesus! Oh dear. So like when people are
With
going like
Soundfire.
for instance, I had when I went to New Zealand last year some really weird food. Like they had almost like an inverted stew. I want to say it was like so you know how if you have a stew you might have dumplings with it, right? They
Yeah.
had dumplings with stew. As in, like, there was more dumplings and then just, like, this little drizzle of, like, soupy stew over the top. I thought that was really weird. Maybe it's just something they do over there.
Probably.
At the same time, I mean, I did go to China last year and have a stuffed sheep skull. So that was interesting.
Oh, that sounds
Interesting.
weird.
Yeah.
So I went on a business
Nice.
trip, and after we'd had the meetings and everything, they said, "Oh, we're going to take you out for a meal." So I thought that's wonderful. Went down to this restaurant, kind of going through Shenzhen in China. We went down to this restaurant, and there were just sheep skulls stuffed with sweetbreads all around the table. I thought, "Oh, this is a joke. They're pulling my leg." It was not a joke.
Oh god.
Oh god.
It was.
Wow.
Did you eat it?
Yeah, I had to. It was, common. It was courteous to do so. They were paying
Was
us a
that-
lot of money to do the work, so I was like, well, gotta
How
do
was
it.
it?
Yeah, what did it taste like then?
It was okay. Like, so for instance, the eyes were really weird. The eyes were really weird. Like, you expect eyes to be like jelly, okay? They are a
Yeah.
little bit. They're a little bit, but what you don't expect is the crunch. You don't expect the crunch.
Oh.
Like,
No.
like
Oh,
imagine like having some jelly and then a little bit of gristles in there for some reason.
Oh,
No,
stop.
that's
please.
put me off ever having jelly again.
Wow.
Oh no. I
I'm
can't-
never having sheep skull again.
A big problem with me with food is texture.
Same.
If the texture gets me, that's it. I just can't. I have to stop, go to the bathroom, and
Vomit.
smell it.
Expel.
Yeah, I can't deal with strange textures in my food. That's why I don't like onions, because it's just they're slimy or crunchy and it doesn't make sense to me.
Oh, I
So-
love onions.
It doesn't make
Same.
sense.
Oh, I love it. Like caramelized onions. Give me that every day.
Well, I
Oh,
had it
on
in my
top of hot dog.
taco the other day.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So,
Oh,
but the
yeah.
actual sweetbreads inside the skull were just like imagine you were just eating like, I don't know, I suppose like a steak and kidney pie, for instance. Some things were a bit like kind of a little bit more bitter, a bit of a kind of smoother texture, and some of it was just like eating a steak, I suppose, or some lamb. It was quite, it was quite tame, really. The sweetbreads themselves, but yeah, the eyes were fucking weird. Never do that.
I can imagine the eyes being weird.
To be honest, I'd do it again though, because I eat a lot of food.
Really?
Yeah, it was just it's one of those experiences that you're gonna come back and say,
No.
this guy, I'll be able to say to, well, one day if I ever have Spawn, then I'll be able to say,
If I ever have Spawn.
if I ever spawn a child, or
Spawn evil gremlins.
Oh,
what?
God.
I just don't think I can imagine another version of me in the world. I feel like that would be fucking weird. Like,
Oh, Danda. No. Widgety grub. I've
Oh,
seen
God,
enough
no.
I'm a Celebrity get me out of
Widgety
here.
grub.
I want to have one.
What's a widgety grub?
It's the big fat.
It looks like a
white
caterpillar.
grubs that they have, and I'm a Celebrity get me out of here.
Oh,
And they
jeez.
just and down.
In other
Apparently they
words-
taste like chicken, but
It looks like the size of a very,
Yeah.
very, very big maggot.
That sounds
everything
disgusting.
tastes like chicken though, according to like people. If you ask them, what was that chicken?
The
Yeah.
something hilarious just happened on Tiny Chat. It got, for some reason, it must have lagged behind a bit, and then it all came through at once. So you just kind of did like a kind of dance around the screen. It was wonderful. It was wonderful.
That happens
I mean,
to
we
me
were
all
just
the time.
dancing, so.
Dance.
see, I've never found a food in life that I don't like, right? So, like, I've never tried something that I've not liked. So, trying all these kind of things, I've got to try them before I say they're horrible. And admittedly, actually eating it wasn't bad. It was just some of the textures were a bit weird.
So is that a challenge?
Pardon?
We've got to
Is that
find
a
you
challenge?
something.
If you can find me something that I dislike, it's interesting for me because I've never had
I'll
that.
cook you something that you'll dislike.
Wow.
Now that's
Wow.
a challenge.
So that's like Lorcian's turd in a pan.
What the hell? Like, I've never, as I say, I've never really.
How hot do you like food?
Incredibly. So imagine that I cook
I love
quite a
that
lot
food.
of my food with a Naga or a
Yeah.
Carolina Reaper.
Nice.
So that's what a lot of my food is cooked with very hot chilies imported from America because I like them.
Yeah, I'm the same there.
Mm.
I love really hot food. I can't take some of them sometimes. I will start just crying. But I love it.
I've been eating hot food for countless years. I love hot food. As I say, if I'm going to cook, I've got quite a there's quite a good company out in America that they'll send you fresh Carolina Reapers, Naga chilies. Oh, nice.
What are they? I can't quite tell.
Chilies. I've got five of them in here. I think,
Yeah, but what sort of chilies are
They're
they?
just chilies. I don't know. They just came with a thing as an optional.
Came with the thing.
Yeah.
I like them
I've got-
chilies.
I got one of them meal pack things where you just add like your meat and veg and stuff.
Yeah.
It was a Thai green curry, and it came with like a dried chili in each one, and so I've saved them each time. And yeah, so I have a chili pot.
They
I
look
can't imagine
like,
they'd be very hot.
I can't remember what they're called. I think it's bird something. I can't remember what they're called.
Bird's nest?
No,
Bird's
no,
eye.
not bird's eye. But yeah, they look like those. They're very thin. But yeah, as I say, I usually cook things with like Naga. Naga's a good one. I think Naga's about 1 million Scoville units or something. So it's pretty nice.
Yes, I believe so.
And then Carolina Reaper's up to like 2.2 million now, which is crazy. But so good for chili. Having chili with Carolina Reaper, holy shit, amazing. So yeah, I mean, I love it. But
I'm gonna make chili oil with them.
oh, nice.
Pepper chili oil. I'm gonna save one. I'm gonna put it in the oil after, so that it's got a chili in the oil.
Ooh.
So it'll look really good.
So Dandar says you can make it really easily if you add olive oil to it. That spices it up just a bit as well. So
Yeah, that's what I've got. I've got some oil that I'm gonna. I found a recipe, and apparently you put it in and simmer at very low heat to
Yeah.
draw out the oils in the chili. Especially since they're dried chilies, I need to
They look a bit like cayenne chilies.
I don't know. They're just chilies, as far as I know.
I'm so confused.
Just chilies, as far as I know.
Okay, cayenne chilies I don't think are very hot.
They're not hot at all.
Yeah, they're not very hot chilies. It was just like in this pack thing to say, oh, if you want a bit of extra kick, add this. But
yeah.
I don't know. I like my Thai curries somewhat on the milder because it brings out the flavour more.
Yeah.
For sure.
Ah, the bird pepper.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the cayenne pepper. It's also known as the bird pepper.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah. Probably cayenne then.
It's 30,000 Scoville units.
Yeah, probably. They're not bad at all. They're quite nice, actually. Quite nice.
They're nice to taste. They're not hot though. Is the problem?
Yeah,
no, it's not really a problem.
Should
but...
try one now, Lorcian. Actually.
Yeah, just eat one. Go on.
I'm not eating one.
just a tiny bit.
Just a lick.
Yeah.
No.
Be
Just have a
fine.
little lick. It'll be fine.
I do have a third of a little bottle of Domino's chili oil left though.
Ooh.
I should really.
I don't like my food too spicy. I like a bit, but.
I love spice. As I say, I challenge anyone to find something that I really don't like because I don't. The issue is that I just don't know the sensation of disliking it. I'd actually like to know what it's like to find that that feeling of I don't want to eat this. So
I have a few. Mushrooms is one of my big ones. But I have a physical reaction to mushrooms.
Right, okay.
Like I physically can't take them because I will just throw up, unfortunately.
Sure.
The one that annoys me the most is when I have a steak, I can't have it anything but well done because my body can't process the iron in the blood. So if it's anything lower than well done, I can taste the iron and I throw up, which is really annoying because I love steak medium. It tastes better, but I can't process the iron in it. I have no idea why, and it really annoys me.
I mean
That really sucks.
I only really eat steak like rare or most of the time blue if it's a good cut, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm the same.
I'm a medium rare.
I physically can't.
If you've got a good cut, if you've got a really good cut, 10 seconds on each side, that's my jam. Just go for it,
Totally agree.
Love it.
I love mine.
I wish I could try it.
Maybe in the next life.
In the next life, when I come back as a saber-toothed tiger.
That would be amazing. That would be awesome.
Yeah, that would be
as.
so cool.
Oh Jesus, yeah. I don't know what we're gonna eat while we're down at I-60, guys. Like,
there is a Weatherspoons there.
What did you say, Cord?
Books.
Books.
Yeah. They have a library, right? We'll just eat books. It'll be fine.
I'll just bring bento for the however many days.
Apparently, I'm bringing shortbread. So.
Yes, you are. Yes.
Yes, you are.
Someone better.
I'd forgotten about this.
Someone better bring me a goddamn birthday cake. Otherwise,
I will. I'll make it myself as well, and ice it and decorate it.
That'd be fantastic.
I'll bring you a birthday biscuit.
Anyway. I hope that I'll be able to go. So.
That'd be phenomenal.
A birthday cake.
Just a little bit apprehensive about being in a hotel on my own. That's all.
Well, we can sort that. We can sort that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah,
Kind of
I feel like we have to do something. Corda, we'll have a little mini thing as well because I've got some stuff for you too. So looks nice. What are you drinking?
So I'm drinking. It's root beer.
It looks nice. Looks very nice.
Cool.
It's not the best because it's SodaStream root beer.
SodaStream root beer.
Yeah, so I've got.
I never had a soda.
I got root beer syrup.
Right.
I actually got it for Christmas. I got a couple of bottles of root beer syrup because you don't get root beer very often.
Okay.
And it's a cheap way to have root beer, and I absolutely love root beer. So.
I must admit, I've never used a SodaStream. I'm not entirely sure how it works even.
Basically, you have the little thing that has a CO2 cylinder in it.
Mm.
You fill that bottle there with water to the line,
Mm.
put it in, and screw it on, and then just press the button until you hear the CO2 escape,
Okay.
and then it's fizzy, and that's it. That's all you do.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
nice.
It makes a
Sounds
horrible noise. It's horrendous noise, but it's fine.
It tastes nice, so it's okay.
Yeah, carbonated water does not taste nice.
No. Just
No,
water.
it's
But
not.
the root beer does. It's not the best.
Everyone
but it's
loves it here in Sweden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any kind of specialities over in Sweden that we might not have over here, Arcin? What are the kind of traditional dishes?
I mean, it's fish, meat,
Lots of fish. Yeah.
Oh, you
potato.
like your is it fermented fish? Is quite a big thing, isn't it, over in the Scandinavian countries?
Excuse me?
The fermented shark.
fish and things is quite a big popular thing over in the Scandinavian countries, isn't it?
Sure.
I don't think he knows.
We don't eat it, but sure.
No, I don't think it's in Sweden. To be perfectly
In
honest.
Norway, they
I
have
don't know.
it.
I
It's
just
in,
know
it's in Norway.
Is it Norway, right?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Norway have a lot of weird things. Norway have a goddamn like soup dish called sod.
Yeah.
Just so you know. Just so you know.
Why not?
I'm trying to remember the name of the fermented fish, and I can't.
I
used to know it.
Herring.
Best person to ask would be Sassel.
I think Arcin just said it. I heard something.
Mm.
Surströmming.
Surström. That's it.
Surströmming.
Just
Yeah.
nice, nice.
Yeah,
I
but-
remember.
Like, it's not a lot of people who like it.
Someone got a message on Steam.
I don't.
Yeah, I heard that.
I was looking around saying, do I have Steam open?
Yeah,
Is
I
that
did
me?
exactly the same. I just
Yeah,
checked it.
I did the same.
Oh dear. Fantastic. Fantastic.
See,
Well-
I would like to try surströmming, but
Hmm.
I don't think I'd be able to stomach it, to be honest. Ah, I got you.
Big
Fine,
thing
I got you.
with me. A big
Oh,
thing
good, I
with me
got
is
you.
smells.
Good.
Like if the littlest bad smell will set me off, and I'll be like tears streaming, like trying.
You open the
to
can under
throw-
water so you don't smell it.
Yeah, but still, I'd smell it. I know, I'd smell it a mile off.
Yeah, but then wouldn't it just
I'm
seep into
just-
the water and then it goes all over your hands and then you've got fish hands? No, it's horrid. I hate this concept
Fish
already.
hands.
I hate it.
I don't know. I just heard that you meant to open it underwater so the smell doesn't get out.
I did.
I heard that. I don't know if it's true, but I heard it.
Don't ask me.
Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows? What other kind of things do you have, my friend? What other kind of things? Is there anything that's particular that you eat kind of on a regular basis that we kind of wouldn't have over here?
No.
No. No.
Fair enough.
It's all the same.
I mean, fast
All
food,
over the
fast food
world.
joints have kind of taken over.
Mm.
So I'm not
Yeah.
That
surprised.
said,
to be
though,
honest.
a lot of fast food places, like McDonald's in particular, will have different things in different countries to suit the country's tastes where it's based.
Well, it's like
Yeah, they-
American. America always pretty consistently has the McRib, doesn't it? But
Yeah.
we only get it on
Yeah.
odd occasions because I see you see the advertising campaigns, but yeah, I know because some of my friends like love that over there. That's their favorite thing apparently. So
In Japan, I think they have prawn burgers.
Oh,
And they're big on the shellfish and
Yeah.
seafood.
Mhm.
but prawn burgers?
Yeah.
That just sounds weird.
that sounds
I
I
know.
don't
weird.
think
So-
that.
As much as I love prawns, I wouldn't have them in a burger.
Surely it's like having a fish cake.
I love fish cakes,
True.
but prawn is a different taste.
Yeah, but prawn you can have prawn fish cakes. Have you not had
Yeah.
that?
Yeah,
Yeah, so
but it's a different
They
taste
do
than
the
a normal fish
same
cake.
thing.
Fish cake.
fish
Yeah.
cake is like fish and bread in kind of like a ground up kind of almost like a
basically like-
burger. Yeah.
Pretty much.
It's
Yeah.
like a blended
Yeah.
fish in batter,
Yeah.
essentially.
It's basically a fish burger.
I've had it. I've had it.
Yeah.
Dandar says over there they have the Macca's brekkie wrap, and they renamed McDonald's to Macca's as it was just the predominant
Yeah,
slang.
Mm.
yeah, Aussie slang for Macca's.
Mac-
Yeah.
Macca's, bloody hell.
We call it Mackies, so
Mackies.
We call it
Actually-
Donken.
Oh, Mackies.
I must admit, I used to know someone who called Morrison's the Moz. That was like
The Moz.
They were all like,
Really?
yeah, seriously. So back where I
Look
used
at
to
the
live,
Moz.
back where I used to live, I had a friend, and we used to skateboard a lot together. Probably, gosh, we're going back 10 years or so now. But we used to skate a lot, and he was just like always. He'd be like, so there was a Morrison's there. It was just when it had changed from Safeway, and the
Yeah.
car park was perfect for skateboarding because it was being built at the time, and there's no one on the car park. So like, oh yeah, I'm going down the Moz, do a bit of skating. It's like every fucking time.
Jesus.
Terrible, terrible. I mean, he probably didn't sound like that, but that's how I imagine Joe
I
sounding.
mean, there was a trend around here where I live, at least, where McDonald's was actually called Ronald's for a while
Right.
because of Ronald McDonald.
Yeah.
Sure.
So just going
I've heard
down
people call
Ronald's.
it Mickey D's before as well.
Mickey D's.
Yeah, I've heard that one actually. Burger King is Hungry Jack's as well, according to Dandar as well.
Hungry Jack's.
Or
BK.
Hey J's or HJS. I'm gonna
AJ's, I'm guessing.
I'm gonna assume HJ's or something like that for short.
How do I freeze my cam? Not breaking the terms of service and smoking on cam.
I don't know.
I don't want to leave and then it'll screw with things.
Can I do it from here?
I don't know, but I'm apparently twice on it.
Maybe
Ban. I can ban you.
You in front
You
of
can
Wow.
all see this on the
Just
screen.
ban
On the
her.
screen. Ban.
I can just do that.
They have a new lawsuit.
Oh no, I've done it, Lorcian. I've done it. I can hide your video. There you go.
Oh, okay.
It's hidden for the time.
Well, I mean,
being.
it's mute at the minute anyway, so.
Oh, is it mute? I'll change it back.
It is
Yeah.
pretty adorable.
Alright, I'll change it
I
back.
don't know, I might have a My Little Pony card that I can put in front.
There we go.
Make sure it's Rainbow
Oh, no,
Dash.
I know what I can do. I can put a meow there.
That's right.
Oh, it's too.
It's a little bit small.
Yeah. Just keep mute there, we'll be fine.
Mute's fine.
Pardon me.
still has the whole thing.
I'm trying to zoom in on the meow.
That.
Wait, I can do this, can't I? I forgot about that. Why won't you?
This is great. Quality content here.
This is fucking wonderful. And look at that. Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's.
Look at the focus there. Oh gosh. Great.
Oh,
that
dear
is.
God.
The focus is so great. I can see all the pixels.
You can also see
Almost
mine.
see it, but
No,
stay out.
you know, screw it. We'll just put the mew back. It
The
won't
meow.
Mew.
Oh god, big eye Mew.
Hello, it's Mew. It's a,
Hello.
bit, it's a little bit creepy there.
That is kind of
Hello.
creepy.
Is it
Is
Mew
it
you're
Mew
looking
you're
Yes,
looking
yes,
for?
yes, nice chord. I love it. Oh jeez.
It is cute.
Very, very.
Nice.
Hilariously, when I went over to Norway last year, we ate quite a few like Norwegian dishes with my friends. But when we went over to the the fjords, we ate Thai food, like so much Thai food. We stayed at this like little kind of almost like a little chalet kind of place, where but like the family were renting out kind of like their second cottage in the back garden, and they serve Thai food. It was really weird. Like I didn't know it's apparently quite a big culture out there over in the kind of northern fjords to have northwest, I'd say. Yeah, northwest fjords. Yeah, to have Thai food. Very weird, very strange, but fair.
But very nice.
Yeah, it was very tasty. I mean, I probably didn't lose any weight while on that holiday, which I was intending to do. You know, lots of walking around and stuff. No computer or anything, but no, just Thai food and beer all day.
I don't tend to eat Thai food very often, to be honest.
Yeah.
I've only had Thai green and red curry.
So there's this really cool Thai restaurant literally just over the canal from where I live, and it's called Siam, and it's like Thai and teppanyaki. So the Thai food there is amazing, absolutely phenomenal. Loads of noodle dishes, so much good stuff. But they also have teppanyaki, which is like Japanese show food. So they do kind of like almost like it's like a show when they're cooking your food and stuff, and it's really cool. All like sort of banging on the cooker with the utensils and stuff. It's very interesting, very good. If you've not had it, it's pretty cool, pretty good fun.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Can't beat a bit of banging on utensils.
Banging utensils.
Nope.
One thing that I'd like to try shabu shabu.
What's shabu shabu?
It's basically Japanese hot pot.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you've heard of the Chinese hot pot, where they get a big pot of broth and cook your meat in the broth. With the Japanese one, they've got a similar thing, but instead of like just sort of putting it in and cooking it, it's very very thin cuts of meat, and they just sort of like swish it in, like so that it just cooks it.
Sure.
Like quickly.
Nice.
And it's like that's what they call it. It's shabu shabu because that's supposedly the noise. It's the shabu shabu as you as you move it. But apparently it's really nice because it's like fresh in it, isn't it? So
yeah, it sounds
really
pretty good
nice to
actually.
try.
It sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
God, what?
Thing with like Korean barbecue too, because it's all like there cooking in front of you and stuff.
Yeah.
You just can't beat stuff like that.
We have an Istanbul barbecue one here in Chester, and it's amazing, absolutely amazing. So on kind of actually, it's on a street that you kind of don't associate with to be a very nice place, but the actual restaurant itself is fantastic, really really good, really good food, and they cook it all in front of you. I think that's one of the main things I like. Why I go out to restaurants a lot is to have people cook in front of me. You know, to
Yeah.
What?
Cook,
So
peasants.
you know
Cook
what you're
for me.
getting.
Cook. Well, otherwise, often I won't eat because I'll come back from work and then I'll get on with some projects, like working on more projects for my company and stuff like that, or I'll play some video games, and I just won't eat in the evenings. So like that's what I did for basically the latter half of last year, was go out to restaurants because I was forced myself to actually eat something.
I guess you need a waifu. A waifu.
I mean, that sounds like an offer from Lorcian there.
Someone wants to come and cook for me, I'll pay you like 20k. There you go. Enjoy. I need a cook, desperately.
Is that 20k a year or a week?
A day
Or a
an hour.
month.
20k an hour. Jeez, I wonder if that's actually someone's, like, if someone gets paid that somewhere.
20k an hour, probably.
I mean,
Probably.
I will learn how to
Good
cook
job.
if you're going to pay me 20k an hour.
I won't pay you, that was by year, not by hour. Just so you know.
Yeah, there must be some job somewhere that earns an insane amount. Like
Yeah, being a footballer.
Maybe.
Yeah. It's like, I mean, yeah, I need to do more cooking, to be honest. And I used to love cooking. I still do. I absolutely adore cooking things, but the time aspect is really tricky for me. It always has been.
I only bake. I've tried cooking before. Last time I tried cooking, I got really, really badly ill.
Oh no.
So it kind of threw me off of wanting to do it. Because I know that the cooking wasn't what made me ill. It's just my brain attributed it to that. So I sort of stopped cooking, but I can still bake. So that's good.
Yeah, that is. I mean, I love it. I love cooking curries. I love cooking big joints of meat in a slow cooker. I love doing steak. You know, I love actually trying different things with quinoa because I love cooking quinoa. And just I used to do a lot of different stuff. And since I came back from holiday last year, rarely cooked, and it's probably been one of the worst decisions of my life, but also has freed up kind of a lot of my time. So
Yeah.
I don't know. It's the payoff, really, isn't it? Between time.
Well, quinoa.
I feel like we should make one of the streams cooking with Arix.
Cooking with Arix to ensure that I have a healthy, balanced diet. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez, that'd be amazing. I'd do that. We'll set that up. What's
Yeah,
Oh my god.
If I move and have a better kitchen to film and stuff, I would totally do like cooking with us.
Cooking with
What's
Lorcian.
quinoa?
Arix follows along with pain. In pain.
With pain. Just following with pain.
Like
I
how
have a club.
Kim put up them videos where Duncan baked her cake and stuff.
Oh my god, like the discs of cake.
Oh,
that were
jeez.
really
Yeah.
bad.
No, but the
Honestly-
one from this year was really good. The one
Yeah?
from this year.
Oh,
I still don't think I'd want to eat any of Duncan's cooking though, to be fair.
I would. He can actually cook quite well, just not cake.
No, this one. The one from this year was really good. Well, I say this year, last year, 2016, was really, really good. If you watch it on Kim's channel, it's very good. Totally
What
not
is it?
advertising.
What do they cook?
They cook red velvet this year. Last year.
Red
So
Oh really?
I think I missed this year's.
and they actually do really well. And it's really good cake. So he improved a tremendous amount because he followed the instructions. But yeah.
Or you
Well, I
follow
think the
the
problem was the
last one
rainbow
was
cake he
not-
tried to
okay.
make was because he just tried to make it from memory.
Yes. Yeah.
Mm.
He'd seen it on like the internet. It was like, I want that.
That looks amazing. Mine. Yeah. So quinoa, Zell, as you were asking before, quinoa is like.
No, that was Chordie.
Oh,
That was me,
Chordie,
I was asking,
sorry,
yeah.
sorry. It's like a grain. My apologies.
I mean, she is here as well.
Sorry. It's like a grain, kind of a bit like a couscous grain or a bulgur wheat grain. Quinoa is like that. And you cook it in hot water. Usually I cook mine in stock, like a chicken stock or a vegetable stock or something, because quinoa takes the flavour of whatever you cook it in. So
Yeah.
it doesn't have its own flavour, is a little bit kind of bland. So yeah, but it's really nice as a substitute for something like rice, because I found rice a bit boring every now and again. So
Yeah,
I like to
same.
do a bit of quinoa's great, but yeah, I should probably just buy some quinoa. And cook that.
So it's,
Going back to cake for a minute,
Mhm.
there's a very, very easy way to make a perfect cake every time. You weigh
Mhm.
your eggs, without the shell obviously, you weigh your eggs, everything else just measure it to the weight of the eggs.
that's what I do, but you
Yeah,
you weigh it
that's-
with shell.
Oh, I don't weigh it with the shell.
How many
Oh,
eggs do you use?
2.
2. I use 3.
Just for a normal cake, I use 2 eggs and then I
Yeah.
just weigh everything. But you can use as many eggs as you want and just weigh it to the eggs.
Yeah, Victoria sponge, weigh 3 eggs, and then with the shells on, just weigh them in a bowl, and then once you've got them weighed, just get everything else to that weight, and then you'll be fine. Apparently, I make really good cakes, so I must be doing something right.
I need cake
that's,
now,
that's,
guys.
that's the only way I know how to
Same.
make
Can we
cakes.
stop talking about cake?
I'm gonna go
Science,
get
bitch.
some. I'm gonna go get some tomorrow.
I'm gonna get some cake.
Oh, yeah, and I still haven't got that goddamn banoffee pie. I need one.
Damn it!
Where can I get one, Liz? I'm gonna find out that. I'm gonna find that out later and get a banoffee.
Make
Tesco
one.
probably sell them.
What do you think
Make
Waitrose would
one.
do one? Because that's only like 3
Yeah,
minutes from my
probably.
house. I can't.
I'm
be
sure
bothered to
Waitrose
walk.
would do one.
Tesco
I
is
mean,
a
it
long
might
way away.
cost you about a leg, but
a leg.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah,
I've got
Waitrose
2.
is pretty expensive.
It is quite expensive. I calculated my shop, like when I go shopping at Waitrose, it probably costs me about 30% more than when
Yeah.
I'm shopping if I shop somewhere else. But the time that it takes for me to get somewhere else is worth the money, because it'll take me like to get to Waitrose it's 3 minutes.
Yeah.
To get to any other shop it's like a 20 minute walk. So I kind of want the time more than I want the money at the moment.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, Waitrose is good, and it does black pudding Scotch eggs. Oh,
Nice.
oh,
amazing! Yeah,
not
no,
a big fan of black pudding.
damn you, Cord, they're amazing.
Nah, neither have I.
They're
A
great.
wild Lorcian appeared.
It's a Scotch egg, just wrapped in black pudding. Well, it's an egg wrapped in black pudding, and it's gorgeous and delicious, and I love it.
Yeah, I have like mini Scotch eggs, so I'm used to that. But black pudding, I
I've had
can't.
black pudding Scotch eggs
Um,
before. Morrison's did them for a while.
Oh,
Was it? No,
yeah,
it was,
black pudding. Yeah, that's delicious.
Black pudding,
Blood
hot
blood
rice,
pudding,
isn't it?
blood sausages,
Yeah,
whatever
blood
you want to call
pudding,
it.
that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good. Like, they do them at Waitrose all the time, and you can like buy them over at the deli counter, and you can also get chorizo as well, and it's like, oh, it's my whole day done.
Chorizo's good. I like chorizo.
It is really good.
Chorizo, top notch. Spanish chorizo.
Oh, yeah.
Gosh damn.
It's gorgeous.
Amazing. Anyway, we are coming up for time to end, unfortunately, on the podcast for this week. But
Only talked about food.
food is great. Food is
I
wonderful.
have one more thing about food.
Oh, please go on.
I made myself my very first chicken casserole the other day.
Oh yeah, you did. Of course you did. That was
Nom,
awesome.
It
nom.
was absolutely gorgeous. I would make it again.
I thought you were gonna say it tasted fucking disgusting.
No,
Was the
it was
worst decision of
absolutely
my life.
amazing. To be my first ever casserole to make, it was amazing.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh,
Oh, casseroles
I
are good
don't
fun.
cook.
We should talk about what's coming up in the next week.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
going to do.
So, late after we have another break in between, we've got Don't Starve Together coming up with for Yognauts Play, and then we've got tabletop games later on tonight with Jackbox 3 games and Drawful 2. Tomorrow we've got Minecraft again with the Regrowth Pack. Monday, as always, MMO Mondays, still ESO at the minute. Tuesdays is our day off, but doesn't mean that we might not do an impromptu stream. Wednesdays is the FPS day again with Overwatch, and this week for After Hours it's Unreal Tournament.
I've never
Oh
played
yeah.
the new one.
Oh yeah.
Never
World of
played it,
Warcraft
but
go
I was thinking about
Thursday.
on it the other day.
Not sure what we'll be doing for World of Warcraft. Likely
Achievement hunter.
If
maybe,
I
achievement
get
hunt,
like
some
if I get
legacy
my
raids.
character high enough, I might make a guest appearance on that.
Yeah, if we get you high enough to do some of the classic and Burning Crusade raids, we can certainly do that. Go through get some guild,
Teach a noob
guild
how to play
achievements
WoW.
for them, yeah.
Yeah, get the mount achieves and everything.
Yeah.
That'd be good. Yeah.
Friday for Friday, I think we're on about continuing with Spiral Nights, weren't we?
Yeah.
That'd be
And
good.
then Saturday we've got me and Stats are going to be playing Feria for the Jingle Jam bundle.
Nice.
Yeah, fair enough.
The podcast again, and then more D&D.
Fantastic.
So that's this next week in stream.
There will also be Dark Souls at midnight tonight for anyone who wants to tune in late to me drinking ale and playing Dark Souls, as usual.
I might join you in that.
It'll be fantastic as ever. The Dark Souls streams are.
Drunk souls.
Yeah. Oh, anyway, thanks for joining us, everyone, today. It's been really good fun. We will see you next week.
Bye.
Ta-ra.
Bye.